Don't judge me. I just wish you knew. That's just like you. I miss you all day. I need you.
Well. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? As you already know, this is Thursday, which means it is the six-man convo. As you already know, this is 6MK, aka K Styles, aka Pie May. And once again, riding shotgun. You hear the voice in the background. It is Mad Mike Sports, aka the Senator.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Woo. Hey man, we got a couple conversations we want to get on this evening. Like I said, definitely appreciate everybody turning up already here. So like I said, man, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that like button. And if you hit that like button, subscribe to it. Um Today's conversations we have the Grady Jarrett truth and my bold prediction as to why I say Mr. Malakai Stark will be the 15th overall pick for the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh,
But before we go ahead and get into that, man, Mike, you know how we do this, man. I ain't even gotta get no introduction, man. What is it?
it's the
It's the
rock out.
broke out. System K crew, man. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to them, man. We got A137 Sauce. We got Georgia, Texas born. Got John St. Clair, Keyshawn Vlad. Got my boy Jam in the building. 82 Monte Carlo. Deshaun Caswell, JB. Got Jermaine. And we got Sonya.
Oh yeah.
And Clay Melton in the building. Pat Norris, what's going on, man? As you see at the bottom of the screen, man, like you said, man, you can hit on all handles. Like I said, System K Live YouTube, at Just System K Twitter, IG System K Styles. One, if you want to be generous and definitely get some questions, definitely ask and actually want to be a contributor to the show, you can hit the cash at $6man K Styles. So, man, Money Sports, man, what's going on, man? How we doing this evening?
I need everybody to do something for me, man. If y'all got love for your boy Mad Mike, man, do something for me. We need about 2, maybe 3 super chats today. Because you know what tomorrow is?
What is tomorrow, Mike?
It's the Great One's birthday! Yeah!
So
it's
we are
birthday tomorrow. So if y'all want to show Mad Mike some love, man, send your boy 6man K Styles a super chat, or even just hit his cash app up. 5, 10, 20, whatever you want to give. But the Great One's birthday is tomorrow, okay? Show Mad Mike some love, boy. Show Mad Mike some love, y'all. Goddamn, I know you can smoke a blunt a month with the boy. It ain't but $1.99. We know how much they cost. It's just look. That's all y'all want to do. Just $1.99, okay? $1.99. Just smoke a blunt a month with your boy, Mad Mike, okay? It's my birthday.
And like I said, and the money proceeds is going straight to the Mad Mike Let's Get Drunk fund.
Yes. I will condone it this time. I normally drink. Y'all know I am, but I condone drinking this time.
Oh no, no, no. Like I said, man, we definitely appreciate it, man. Mike. Like you said, hey, it's a blessing to live another year, as they always say. You
Always, man.
already know.
Look, man, I'm
Exactly.
blessed, man. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed.
Southside, MIACL, what's going on? All right, man. Um, before I get to the Malachi Starks conversation, man, my sports, since your birthday is tomorrow, we're gonna let you bless us by starting the show with the Grady Jarrett truth.
The boy, you know I
Something
was
that you
raised
want
from
to.
hell. Oh goddamn, you know me all too well. Oh
I,
boy,
I'm the right hand man, right? For a
yeah,
reason.
yeah, that's my right hand man. He the right hand man. Know I want to raise some hell.
All right. So, Mike, man. So for those that may not know, if you've seen a lot of the promos earlier today, Mike wanted to go ahead and get this off his chest about the truth about Grady Jarrett. So, Mike, the floor is yours.
Man, this is why you should follow us on social media. You know, follow me on Facebook, man, at Michael Anthony Linton, all right, just like our own Anthony Jackson. Yeah, Michael Anthony Linton on Facebook, and check me out on Twitter, Instagram. I don't do no goddamn ticky after that little bullshit that we saw with the Negroes that foul the great pop fun, but I'm not gonna get into that. All right, that's just I'm just not gonna do TikTok no more just because of that. So all I got to say is I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
You were promoting so much, boy. Yeah. There are two
I
things in
forgot
one that's not
what
your
I was gonna
style.
say. Hold on. Let me sip a little something. Maybe it's my memory will come back. Okay, hold on. Let me open this bottle.
Some high quality, some
High quality, yeah. But yeah, I will say this, man. To be honest, there's a question. There's a topic that nobody really wants to talk about. And this particular topic is the guy that's on the screen on the right hand side. The question I have, K Styles, is did we fall in love with Grady Jarrett, or did we fall in love with Jesse Tucker?
mm, mm. Dude, I want to. Like I said, I'm intrigued to see where we're gonna go with this, man. So go ahead, dig deeper into that.
Because when we talk about sacks and we talk about numbers and we talk about ability, when you talk about sacks, numbers, stats, like all those things, like you look at the guy's numbers, like his numbers don't really blow you away. His numbers don't blow you away. Look at Grady Jarrett's numbers. It's nothing about his numbers that say, yeah, this dude deserves 20 million a year. Because we've seen guys. I mean, I can say the same thing about a young guy and Jalen Carter because both of those guys' numbers are dang near identical. So you look at this Atlanta Falcons defense, everything around has changed.
Mm,
Everything from the linebackers, the edge, the defensive tackles, cornerbacks, safeties, everything is changed around Grady Jarrett. our defense hasn't changed. It's still poor at stop and run. We're still poor at getting after the quarterback and getting sacks and finishing sacks. But Grady Jarrett's paycheck just kept getting bigger. So when you look at Grady Jarrett, who's a 5th-round pick, and he did overachieve, I think we all can say that he overachieved based on where he was drafted. But the thing is, when you look at him, you can't help but see Jesse Tuggle. He sounds like him, look like the guy and everything. So that's the question that I have, man. It's like, this is why I stated on Twitter, and this is why you want to follow me. Follow us, because I put out shorts that you may not find on YouTube. And I basically stated that I'm glad to see Grady gone. Because the question, and as we had on the heavy hitters, the question, everybody moved. We're talking about everybody was going, coaches. We've had a revolving door of players, and the only constant for the most part since the Super Bowl year has been Grady Jarrett. And our defense, it's getting worse. And we talk about rushing the passer and stopping the run. It's getting worse. It has gotten worse. So the conversation that we must have as a fan and as analysts and creators, we got to talk about it. Is Grady Jarrett overrated? Or we were just looking at him and giving him, breaks because of his father?
Is Grady Jarrett overrated? I'm gonna be honest with this. I don't necessarily believe that he's
Yeah, I
overrated.
want to clear that up because I think I made that part clear. And we're
Mhm,
talking about in the aspect of the money that we were giving him.
mhm.
The guy that was getting $20 million a year, was he overrated in regards to how much we were paying him?
Yeah,
Not so much his talent, but when you're
yeah.
paying a guy $20 million a year and you're getting, above average numbers, that's the
Mhm.
aspect you're talking about based on what
Right,
he's.
right. I kind of want to set it up to that point. Um, I want to speak on the skill set, the role, and then the paper. Now, you're right. Grady Jarrett was an overachiever based on where he was drafted. Like you said, the love that the city of Atlanta had for Jesse Tuggle did play a part in a little bit of his popularity. I ain't gonna say a little, a lot. Now, when it comes to the Grady, the one thing that we always said about him on the field is like you said, he has been the staple. He is pretty much what your basic three tech defensive tackle is, or how they used to call him back in the day, the utility tackle, the UT. That's the
Mhm.
actual name that they used to use for him.
Yeah.
Now, Grady Jarrett's biggest issues in his game wasn't necessarily that he couldn't get to the quarterback. The problem was he couldn't finish plays, and that was kind of like the biggest flaw that he had compared to a lot of the other guys that played his position. But like I said, Grady Jarrett's best years in Atlanta what we always say, his best years in Atlanta always came from the fact that he had a guy next to him
Mm-hmm.
that was allowing him to kind of be that three tech guy that he is. But like I said, the problem that the Falcons had with it was you didn't have the stability, not only just on the defensive line side of things, but by the coaching staff and the scheme. And what ended up happening is because we knew Grady and his pressure numbers, well, pressure percentages as far as that position was always up there. We knew with Grady, he had something there. Like I said, biggest problem was he missed a lot of sacks too.
Mm-hmm.
But we always forgave him because, like you said, we knew he could get there.
Mm-hmm.
But now this is where the money part that you're talking about, Mike, this is where I'm gonna go with this. As far as the numbers compared to the money, yes, the pay was overrated for his production.
Mm.
Because when you're looking at a guy that was supposed to be a 20 million guy at that position, you're looking for him to finish more plays in the backfield. You're looking at him to finish sacks. You're looking for him to finish off tackles in the backfield on running backs.
Be more of an impact in the fourth quarter.
Right. And the issue comes down to is the more and more you start looking at the film and you start looking back at some of the games, he missed out on a lot of plays as well. But because everybody else on the defensive line wasn't worth shit,
Mm. That.
they weren't worth a damn. It lessened Grady Jarrett quote unquote impact on film. But like you said, for $20 million, it was just a matter of time if Grady Jarrett wasn't going to get those numbers. That it was just a matter of time for him to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't constantly pay a guy 16, $20 million. He's only giving you 2 sacks a season.
2. That right there. That's the key. 2.
Two out of a possible 6, 7 a year. Because he misses at least 5 to 6 sacks a season.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, man, I think we overrated him because we loved him.
Yeah.
We knew, like I said, he was a Robin, but we wanted to treat him like Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the love hate relationship with a lot of Falcon fans come with Grady Jarrett. Because he can impact in ways, but then he takes it then he doesn't make certain plays at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as overrated for what he got paid for, I agree. And that's why the Falcons had to make that tough decision, say it's already time to move on. We should have known this from the get go. We should have known this just from last year by them drafting 2 defensive tackles
Yeah.
in back-to-back rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Ruka and Brandon Douglas.
I mean, you got another one on top of that with Zach Harrison. Like he can easily fit into that. Like he's about the same size as Grady. He's playing on the outside. Like
Hmm.
it's 3, 4 potential. I mean, if you want to count Taquan Graham, that's 4 guys.
Hmm.
Kentavious Street could give. He was giving us those 3 to 4 sacks in the short
Hmm.
time that he's been here.
Right. No, Damon Harris gave you a couple sacks
Mm-hmm.
here and there. But like you said, it just come to a point right now where it's just time. It's just time to let the young guys show what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I would look. I say I would rather them do this now than wait 3, 4 years down the line, and then we're gonna be talking about, damn, what would have happened if we actually gave Rook a chance,
Mm-hmm.
more playing time. We
Mm-hmm.
literally had Brandon Douglas on the inactive list for literally 14 plus 15 out of damn 17 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's time.
It was time, bro. It's time. And like I said, I don't want to make this seem like we saying this because Grady is good. These are the things that's been on my mind for a while. Because the thing is, like, how many times we gonna keep saying to ourselves it's everybody else's fault? And like I said, for me personally, if I'm going to pay a guy 20 million, I'm going to get my 20 million worth. Like I don't care
Mhm.
if he's not getting if he isn't getting 5, 8 sacks. Like he's going to be a vocal leader. He's going to speak out. If I'm paying him that much money, he's going to speak out. He's going
Mhm.
to be mentor.
Mhm.
He's going to do whatever I ask him to do for that 20 million. If I'm not going to get those 10 sacks for that 20 million, he's going to do something. And this is, again, that was a frustration for me personally. Like, bro, you making 17, 18, 19, 20 million a year. And we ask you to say something in the press conference, they ask you a question, and the first thing come out of his mouth is same shit, different year. Nah, bro. I don't want to hear that. I need you to speak. I need you to speak your mind and tell the truth. If I'm not gonna get 8 sacks from you, which we weren't getting from Grady, you gonna speak your mind, bro. You gonna answer these damn questions. You gonna dance like a monkey, goddamn. You gonna tap dance. You gonna goddamn look. You gonna do you look. You gonna do the goddamn the Grady. You gonna do some motherfucker. You gonna tap. You gonna do
Well,
something
but
for
I
that
know you. Hey
goddamn.
man, I know you didn't just say he just gonna do the gritty or something.
That motherfucker gonna do the Gritty, all right? That motherfucker he gonna tap dance. He gonna shake his ass. He gonna do something. Bitch, you gonna get on your knees and do something, goddamn, for that 20 million.
Mm.
I don't hear nothing, man. Same shit. Look, salsa, motherfucker. You gonna salsa dance too, goddamn?
I think if he would have been more vocal about him actually getting a running mate on that defensive line, I think that's just one of those things that I think we wish we would have got more of. Like you said, the last best parent he had on that defensive line was Don Terry Poe. And this plays a part in it as well. Like you said, the interior of the defensive line. He didn't have anybody to take on that Batman role and let him be that secondary guy. I mean, the numbers, not like I said, numbers don't lie. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we love Grady. We always gonna have love for Grady. Because trust me,
Absolutely.
look. I'm gonna say it like this. We always gonna have love for Grady. Just because for the simple fact that through all the bullshit, they always called on him to be the first one to try to talk to somebody.
Yeah. There are positives and negatives. That's the thing.
Hmm.
We can't just because we Falcons fans just ignore all the weaknesses
Hmm.
because we just want to focus on the strengths. Like that's for every point, every game, every player. Excuse me.
Hmm. But But like you said, that's just a fan, and that's just a fan in us.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, and I would be the first one to admit the flaws were there. I chose to ignore them because I like Grady.
Mm-hmm.
But the older he got, the more the flaws showed.
Yeah. It's me. It's me saying this about myself as
Hmm.
well.
Right.
We had to have this
But like,
conversation with Matt Ryan. We had this exact same conversation about Matt Ryan and Julio.
hmm but it's just time. Like you said, the time is now. You've invested too many draft picks on this defensive line now. They gotta play. They got to play. You gotta find you. Like you said, you gotta find you. You've invested in Rook. You gotta let Rook get quality snaps.
Mm-hmm.
You've invested in Dorless. You gotta let him get some snaps. Zach Harrison, snaps. And we ain't even talking about the outside edge guys neither. So, you got a lot of young players on this team.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, man, Grady Jet, like you said, at the end of the day, man, it was time.
Yeah.
And I'm not really upset about it because I actually expected it to happen.
Mm.
I think a lot of us actually expected this move to happen.
Just a matter of time or when. I mean,
Hmm. Right. So, hey, we got any last things you want to say on Greg before we get to this Malachi starts conversation?
I wish Grady nothing but luck. The best of luck against everybody except for us.
Hmm. Now, got 110 people in here, 111, man. Let's go ahead and everybody that's in here, if you haven't hit that like button, man, go ahead and do it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that's 6MK Live. Like I said, X at just 6MK, IG 6MK Styles 1, Cash App, $ 6Man K Style. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into this conversation. Hey Mike, you might want to go ahead and give directive on what a like's looking like right now. We try to get to at least the 50% of the engagement right there.
Okay, dokie. Dum 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 dum
All
dum
right.
dum.
Do, 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 do. What we looking like, Mike?
So Raiders of now, we're looking at 28 likes.
Oh man, we got to get at least 50 before we get to the next conversation, y'all. Like I said, the likes actually help with the algorithm on a lot of these videos that y'all be watching, so that helps. So let's try to get to 50. So until then, let's put the musical stylings of the BT12. Let me see. Let me make sure I
Oh
got
boy.
that.
Oh boy. Not the BT12.
The BT12 music.
Hey, speaking of BT12, I normally don't say this, but Ice Spice need to turn around a little bit more. I like that little yellow ass that she was just poking out like that. That was kind of nice. You didn't see that ass, boy?
Oh yeah.
That was nice, too. And it was very shaded. Most had to be brown, yellow, green, and all different types of stuff. That girl has nice ass on her, boy. I ain't even gonna lie. That was a nice ass.
There you go. Don't treat 6 man like a side chick.
No, can't do that. Can't do that. So we at 35. Come on, y'all. 35.
We gotta need at least 15, y'all. Need at least 15. We like farming over here.
Yes. Yeah, well, Jay, you can't look. Yeah, that little Hispanic part of me was really speaking to me.
I mean, like you said, a lot of times, like you said, it don't need to be the biggest ass out there to be scrumptious. It has to be proportionate to the body itself.
That's that right there, kid. That right there. It was just nice. It was just nice. That's all. Okay, 37. We at 37, y'all. Come on, y'all. Appreciate
All right. I think we're gonna get the lights up. I just wanted to play a little beat as well. Let's go ahead and get right back into it, man. Because I'm not gonna disrupt the show over no lights. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, as for everybody knows that the Atlanta Falcons coaching and scouting staffs were very heavy at the University of Georgia. Am I correct, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you pretty much saw Raheem Morris, Jeff Obrecht, Terry Fontenot, Lance Schulters, Barry Rude, and quite a few other guys at the UGA for the pro day. Now, I understand a lot of people are kind of looking at the interviews and as far as where they were speaking about Jalen Walker and how much they love Jalen Walker. But my spidey senses is tingling that interview, well, that quote unquote interview press conference style thing with Jalen Walker was I wouldn't say fool's gold. I'm gonna say it was kind of like a pivot move. Because remember they bigged up how versatile he is and everything and stuff like that. And it's a lot of teams that need, linebackers of that caliber in this draft. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking if I'm picking Terry's brain here about Jalen Walker, they're baiting some team to draft up to get before or that Falcon spot to get a Jalen Walker. Now, how do you feel that?
Part of me kind of feel exactly like you. I can say about 51% agree with you, and another 49 is saying the guy on our left, on the left side of the screen, and John, the guy on the left side of the screen is Malakai.
Now, the reason why this is my reasoning as to why I'm predicting that Malakai Stark may have been the guy they've been looking at. Look at this pic. Look at this comment right here. And this was actually a comment made by Jeff Obrecht. He said Malachi Stock might be the safest pick in the NFL draft. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to how this free agency has gone so far. Look at the depth that they're building. They're building depth everywhere but one position. It's that safety position.
Yes.
And why do I like Malachi Stark? Because Malachi, and this is another thing. And shout out to Cassandra for giving us the news that Justice Simmons said he preferred his top two destinations is Philadelphia and what they said. Did she say Indianapolis?
Mhm.
I think she said that.
Indianapolis, yeah.
We don't have a lot of safeties. We got a lot of corners. And I think in order to maximize Jesse Bates more, you need a safety that has a lot of range. And Malachi starts is has one of the he has one of the best ranges at that position in the draft as far as being able to cover a lot of ground.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Now, I would rather go with starts because now you make Jesse Bates positioning a lot easier and you make him a lot more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, you'll have a safety that can cover a lot of ground. And that's one of the things that we have been missing for quite a while is a deep third safety that can cover a lot of ground. So how do you feel about Malachi Stark, man?
Um. So, if anybody know anything about me, they know how madly in love I am with Maria Taylor. Um. She. Look, I will suck them fungus off her toenails. Okay.
Yes.
That that
Yeah.
that's how madly I'm in love with her. I am absolutely madly in love with Maria Taylor. Okay.
Wow.
I sure will. Suck the fungus clean off them goddamn toes. Okay. All of them. I'm saying all that to say this goddamn Malachi Starks. Jesus Christ. You talk about a motherfucker scrumptious on that field, how smooth that motherfucker move those hips. Jesus Christ. That dude is a wet fucking dream for a scout. Okay? He's a wet fucking dream. When you look at a guy at safety, there are two things that makes them great. Them being confident and the ability to move their hips. There's two guys in the NFL. One of them played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. K-Style, you want to tell a guy who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers who had some of the most fluid hips you've ever seen at safety?
Are we talking about right now or used to?
Then used to.
Troy Polamalu.
You talking about a guy with those? Look, that dude, his hips was so fucking fluid. It was really amazing to watch him. Like if you weren't a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you didn't care. You just wanted to see Troy Polamalu because you know he was going to be on one side of the field on 1 minute, and the next second he's on the completely different side of the field. Why? Because he had the ability to move his hips and to drop and to drop down, to go up. Like this dude was just so fluid. And this is when I look at Malachi and I see how easy and how fluid he is as a safety to be able to do this. That's exactly what you want. This is why a guy like Jeff Ulbrich said what he said. He's the safest pick because you know what you're gonna get with him. Malakai is gonna be there. He has the athleticism. This is what Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, Sean Taylor, that's the skill that they had. Fluid hips. And anytime you see a safety with fluid hips, they end up being a Jesse Bates.
Mm-hmm. True. What's going on, man?
Bro, man, god damn, bro. Like I done lost about 10 pounds a day, man. I'm goddamn. I've been moving furniture and shit, and dealing with folks crashing out and shit. And Mike, I didn't know you was trying to get on that live with me, man. I'm trying to put out.
You see how you did?
Yeah, I'm trying to put out a fire because one dude who weigh about 75 pounds done told another dude to shut the fuck up, and that dude ain't the right dude to be telling to shut the fuck up, and I'm trying to tell him, hey bro, you can't bring that goddamn bring that technology over here, cause Holmes gonna come holler at you. You know, so that was my warning to him. After that, he a grown man.
Falcons Uncensored, ladies and gentlemen. Falcons Uncensored.
Right. So, Truth, since you got in here, man, I'm gonna ask you the question on this. So we're kind of having this conversation, because I'm making a prediction where the Falcons' first draft pick, and I'm saying it's probably gonna be Malakai Starks. What's your take on that, man? How would you feel about that?
I gotta go. I gotta go with. I mean, that's a safe pick. A lot of people are expecting us to go edge. No, I think a lot of people want a lot to go edge because that's they just want to be. At a certain point, people just want to be right. I get it. I'm saying safety, and if it ain't safety, y'all better get your mind right. You better get your mind right because go left and go. He could turn left. That fuck you and go tackle a goddamn or number 2 receiver. I'm just saying. I've already prepared myself. So when I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose 10 more.
All right, over there, you kind of, hey, Truth, you kind of breaking. You breaking up over there. What did you just say?
My bad. No, what I'm trying to say is, if it don't, I already got my mind set on what may happen. So just in case it don't happen, I'm not gonna lose my shit. I'm not gonna lose my shit, but I'm gonna go with Malakai Starks as well. But I'm not finna be sitting up here. I want number 13 for Georgia, but that's my want. You know, when I walk in the club, I always want the baddest girl in the club. I always want to leave with a 10, but I might have settled for a 5 or a 7. I mean, I hate to use that analogy, but such is life. But I'm gonna say Malakai Starks. If not Malakai Starks, it could be O lineman, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It could be O lineman.
If y'all don't realize what type of GM that we have right now, what you expect, you're going to get, like True said, you're going to get a curveball one way or another.
He done listen, bro. He done showed us. Terry done showed us that he Tom Glavine. He Tom Glavine. He ain't goddamn Roger Clemens.
Hell nah. Every first round.
Yeah, he done showed you that he throwing them off speeds now. Because I wanted, hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted his address when he didn't take Jalen Carter. But guess what? Once I seen 3 games of Bijan, I was all right.
You ended up getting the 3rd best running back in the NFL.
How about that?
So I think sounds like that worked out.
It's the folks still saying we lost that trade, bro. We're not lost that trade.
Yeah.
Said that we made a mistake. We made a mistake by drafting Bijan. It's the folks still saying that, bro.
They booty holes still wide open because they Georgia fans.
I'm a Georgia fan too.
See, there's a difference between a Georgia Bulldog fan and a Georgia Bulldog stand.
Yeah.
See, the stands are the ones that constantly upset that Falcons ain't get players from Georgia. Hell, everybody wants damn players from Georgia. This is the only football team in the NFL which its fans are upset that they don't get players in that state. But the thing about it is,
Ghost Pepper said front 7, front 7, front 7, front 7. Now, Ghost Pepper, let me ask you something, brother. First of all, everybody, appreciate everybody checking in. Make sure y'all hit them buttons, man. 6 live. Man, Bike Podcast. Listen, man. Have you kind of watched the movements that I made the last 3-4 days?
Go explain it to him, Truth.
I mean, they've been kind of going front 7 there, big dog. They've been kind of going front 7. We did re-sign Storm Norton today. But they've been kind of going front 7. Listen, man, don't get your blood pressure high, bro. Terry moved the same way. Terry moved the same way last year. Trust me, I've been getting on the side eye, but hey, if it don't work, we're gonna bust his ass. So you gotta let it work. You know, listen, man, listen. Mike been at me for the last 3 weeks on our wrestling show. Mike, what you been telling me when I started raising hell about something?
I always say you gotta follow the money, and 2, you just gotta let it play out.
Let it play out, bro. You gotta let it play itself out. Listen, man, it's fucking March the 13th, dog. When is the draft?
The draft is literally next month. It's like a month and a week away.
Okay. Goddamn, bro. We 40 days out from the draft, bro. Y'all relax, bro. We 40 days out from the draft. We ain't done with free agency, bro. Y'all relax, man.
And Jerome here said their front 7 rookies have a high bust rate. Quarterbacks, O-line, wide receiver, DN have the highest first round bust rate historically.
Hey, look up.
There you go.
Damn, they having the draft the same weekend as WrestleMania.
So, you know, WrestleMania, you know, that's gonna be day 3, most likely with WrestleMania.
Okay, yeah, day 3. Day 3 will be WrestleMania. So day 1 is Thursday, day 2 is Friday, and day 3 is Saturday. Okay, got you. Man, we're gonna have we're gonna be busy that weekend, there, brothers.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be busy.
Oh yeah, we got a big crew, man.
But
we got a lot of help.
Yeah. But like I said, man, Like True said it best. If y'all paid attention to how Terry rolls and how he do with these drafts, the position that he always draft is usually the position that's least accounted for in free agency. I hope y'all paid attention. Have y'all paid attention to that?
I want to come from another angle, K Styles, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, D-Thing.
I'm gonna speak from a perspective of being a coach. I said this a few times. Coaches are creatures of habit. So are general managers. If you watch how he moved years 1 through 4, he's probably gonna move the same way on year 5. Excuse me. I'm gonna say if you watch how he moved in year 4, because year 4 is when he had the money to play with. So if you go back to last year and watch how bruh moved last year, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna move the same way this year. Am I predicting a skill position player outright? No, but don't be surprised because we don't have a. Well, I ain't gonna shit on Moore or Mooney like that. I ain't.
It's not a finish guy.
No,
We
hold
don't
on,
know
hold on.
that's finish guy. That's the thing. We don't know. Everybody gonna want that on.
I'm not gonna shit on McLeod or Mooney like that. But can I throw out a wish list? Can OG throw out a wish list? I got a small wish.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say in a perfect world, I would love to see Cooper Kupp come in here on a friendly deal. Good veteran. Can teach these guys, teach these skill position players where we very young at how to be a pro, and he could probably still give you something. That's just a wish.
I mean, it's a wish, but like you said, it's one of those things too that he had familiarity with Ed Robinson, so it's a wish that actually has a positive behind it. Like you said, if people are expecting Cooper Cup from 4 years ago, you ain't gonna do that. Hell no. But the thing about it is, you need a consistent slot receiver.
I think we already got him though. A consistent slot. What about a solid number 2? You think one of them? You think McLeod or Mooney can?
Mooney has shown that he's a good number 2. He's
Okay.
been a good number 2 last year.
Okay.
Like you said, Ray, he still Ray Magoof to me, but he's put enough numbers to deserve a chance at that slot position as well. So, like you said, we just gotta see what happens. But like you said, I'm looking at this from the standpoint with Terry Fontenot is I want y'all to go back to all the drafts that we done had so far. Look at the free agent moves throughout that year and look at the first round pick in that year's draft. That first round pick has always been a position that was not addressed in free agency.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the people in Cobb County love Cooper Kupp too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus! Dang. My head hurt, man.
What happened?
Listen, fellas. Hey, that's just a wish now. Cooper Kupp is a wish. It's a long shot now.
It's a long shot, but like you said, but it's
I
still a
wasn't trying to
shot.
get y'all stirred up, but that's just a
No,
wish.
no. It's still a shot because, like you said, we're going to to the later days of free agency, so a lot of these players ain't gonna really cost much anyway. Usually, all the big money is shelled out day one. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see Cooper Cup in a Falcon uniform. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, it ain't like him and him and Mr. Morris. I ain't ready to start back calling him his first name. It ain't like him and Mr. Morris don't have some type of history.
And I didn't even think about it. And I forget why. And I had to think about that too a lot. Could that be one of those guys that have familiarity with the coaching staff enough to where they may bring his ass here? Now, he said Walter Nolan at 15. I don't really see a lot of these D tackles really. Well, not at 15. Because I actually, what about I say, Mike?
It just has to be value. That's not value. And when we talk about value, it's like a defensive tackle is not going to have as much of an impact on a team at 15 than a wide receiver, running back, or something like. So you have to be able to get or tackle. When you getting guys in that 15 range, it has to be the impact of that pick.
Mm-hmm.
And a defensive tackle in this scheme will have to be that main guy, and that's not value for that particular pick. So I don't see a defensive tackle for this team.
Right.
Yeah, just keep in mind what we did the last couple of years as far as interior guys. Remember what we did from a draft standpoint, y'all. Yeah, remember what we did the last couple of years. Just keep that in mind.
Right.
Because I don't want nobody else crash. I done got crashed out on enough today. My hair falling out.
Tremaine said we might be in a good position to be able to draft starts or either edge rusher from Marshall or Texas A&M. And if you're talking about Shamar Stewart, fuck no.
The motherfucker name again.
I'll give Mike Green. Shamar Stewart, hell no. I sat here and watched 5, 6 games of him alone for the last couple of years, and I said, Shamar Stewart got Jamal Anderson written all over him.
Oh, Jesus.
No. No. Now, if you talking about sporting, that's the good one. Shamar Stewart is the trash one.
Nah, bro.
We got to be the only team in history that done had multiple deaf guys. Because why Jamal Anderson deaf?
You know what?
Jamal Anderson was a top 8 pick in the 2007 draft because that was the draft pick that they got for the what was it? The Matt Schaub trade to Houston, and they went and got Jamal Anderson because he was the athletic freak at that DN position, and he looked lost out there.
He did.
He looked lost. Now you talking about
more than him, and that's not
exactly. Now
Pam's got
my second choice. Nick Warren. And like I said, I think the only reason why I may X that out now is because of Divine Diablo. Divine Diablo is literally it is like I said, that is Nick Emma Warren right there. So I think they may X-nade him out on that, but like I said, I'm not gonna put nothing past him. Like I said, I look, I saw 5 games. It was a game against Florida. I think it was another one against Bowling Green or something like that. That
Huh?
nigga looked lost out there.
Let me ask y'all
That
something. Then this
Shamar
this could
Stewart
be for
looked lost.
anybody in this could be for anybody in the chat as well. Y'all can let me down easy on this.
For the
Why am I having a feeling Malachi Starks may be gone at 15?
it's a possibility.
Because he,
Like you said.
a lot of GMs love him.
hmm He could be.
All 3 of those Georgia guys are killing it, bro.
hmm
Those 3 Georgia guys supposed to be in the first. Wait a minute. I think Georgia had a couple other guys done bagged their way into probably the late first round. We may have like 4.
I think you talking about 2 of the offensive linemen.
Yeah, I think we may have like 4 or 5 guys get drafted in the first round. Georgia.
hmm
How
Now,
about we?
now,
How about we trade back, get a late first, and add in a third and a fourth, and grab one of them Georgia O linemen? Would the UGA folks be cool with that?
I think they'll be fine with that.
I'm just asking a question. I
They be
don't want to get beat up no more today. I'm just asking a
nah,
question.
nah, no, that's that, and like you said, you actually brought up a good scenario too. Just for the simple fact is we don't damn know where they gonna go, so we gotta open all the doors. We gotta open up all the doors so we don't look shot. Because I think last year, like I said, last draft when they drafted Michael Pettis was the most confused I ever looked on the draft show. That was the most
Oh yeah.
confused that was the most confused I ever looked. Glad we got him. Now I'm glad we got him, but I was just confused as hell because I didn't know if I wanted to be happy. I didn't know if I wanted to be mad. I was confused, and it wasn't even because of Michael Pettis that I was confused. It was the Kirk Cousins deal that confused the hell out of me about that.
I feel like
Um, yeah, yeah. I think Jarrett Wilson. I think that's who Truth is talking about. Trav is saying need somebody to replace Jake.
Yeah, because
But
Jake ain't got long, bro.
mm-mm.
Jake ain't got long.
but
I'm gonna tell you now.
but
When we tried to Michael Penix, I almost stripped naked and walked up highway. No, walked up Roosevelt Highway naked. Yes, cuz.
about the fake suspension, okay?
now, I want everybody to kind of pay attention too because there is there are a couple centers that may be available here, and I want y'all to pay attention to the 2 of these names. Um, was it Andrews that played with the Patriots?
Dave Andrews.
David Andrews, and then there's another one that may be brewing here is Garrett Bradbury from the Vikings. Once I tell everybody to keep an eye on those 2 names right there because I do not believe they're gonna be riding with Ryan Newell as the starting center in 2025. So, you know what I'm saying? Imagine how confused we were in '97 when we drafted Michael Booker. Hey, though. See, see. If I watched football back then, and I'd have knew anything about what I knew now, I'd probably be scratching my damn head too. Um, let me see, we got hour 5 minutes. All right, so we're gonna do the Q&A portion of the show. Got we gonna get a few more questions in here, then we gonna get up on out of here. Oh Lord.
I'm gonna sneak out
I
here a
guess
little. I'm gonna sneak out here a little soon, fellas. I'll see y'all in the chat, man.
All right, man.
Yep.
All right, that's Truth out there. Appreciate Truth coming on.
So, like I said, man, y'all just go ahead and start putting your questions in here. And like I said, also definitely let us know what kind of topics you want us to do conversations on. Say I'm still confused that we passed up on TJ Watt by drafting Tat McKinley. Yeah, you blame Jeff Olber for that one.
Yeah, Olber wanted his buddy.
You blame Jeff Olber for that one.
Yeah, Olber wanted his buddy. He wanted Takaris.
People forget that Jeff Olber was a linebacker coach. And Tat McKinley was a guy that he trained up. Trying to talk about when is two back gonna come back from Cuba. Never. That man living his best life. Look, he living his best life down there. He ain't trying to come back.
Larry here said, "Do you think Ober stressing a lot, concerns about what he sees on tape of our defense?" Shit, if you seen this tape of our defense, I'd be stressing too.
Nah, just that damn idiot that he called his boss ugly. He said about not his defense.
Oh God! Oh, really? Oh, I didn't hear anything about Grady throwing shade. I gotta look into that. I guess Millie Mills asked for a request rant.
About A-Rod.
I guess he holding team hostages. I guess he having one of them Drew McIntyre type bitch rants going on right now.
Man, ain't nobody thinking about that damn heroin addict. Hey, fall licking motherfucker. Ain't nobody thinking about his ass. Look, at the end of the day, man, A-Rod is a has-been. He trying to relive his glory days, and God bless him.
Man,
At this point, what can you say about that dude? Like, he's miserable. His own family members. He don't even talk to his own family. He got rich and said, "Y'all ain't getting my money," and hasn't talked to none of his family. So, like, y'all, I don't expect nothing but jackass behavior.
we got another one right here. John asks, "What are the chances Raheem takes his hands off the defense and let Obert coordinate?" He better. I say he better. Lord, that man brought up Marlon Davis. Oh God, yeah, yeah. I don't think I want to talk about that.
I'm about to Trey Murphy about to get timed out. He keep up this bullshit.
That man said. I actually get to pay to hurt people. The only thing you hurt with everybody's fucking eyes. Fred here said, "Do you think we're done in free agency?" No, no. Like you said, this year, like you said, because we're strapped for cash like we strapped for money like that. You're essentially. This is essentially equivalent to what it did when Terry first got here, where they had to rely on a lot of those, 1 year deal free agents and 1 2 year deal type free agents. Because you ain't got no money. See, we got spoiled by 2023. We got spoiled by 2023 because that was the first time we was actually in a surplus like that in a long time, and we got spoiled off of them, you know, getting all these splash free agent signings. And what it is that a lot of people was expecting that this year was like, no, we broke. We ain't got no ends. So we got to get ramen noodles right now.
That's what happens when you see quarterbacks, y'all.
We can't look. We can't eat at Kiku's. We can't eat at Kiku's right now. This will be the last question of the night here. Said, can Zach Harrison become a threat this year? If they allow him to fucking play.
I'm gonna say no because I don't trust Raheem at all. Ain't nobody gonna become a threat this year if that dude continues his bullshit. I don't have. I have. He ain't shown anything to me. He's showing me nothing. Look. I don't believe in him. I don't. Look. At the end of the day, I don't care. Look. Raheem has not shown the ability to be anything but a smiling goof that wears capri pants and try to be outcast. And I'm not talking about the damn group. I'm talking about being outcast. He try to act like he don't care and he doesn't listen to the people, but that's exactly what he is. He cares and do a whole bunch of talking, smiling. He's showing me nothing at all.
Not a damn thing.
No, you're gonna have to show me. So I don't believe in this Atlanta Falcons defense until they show me. There's nothing. There's nothing to hop on. Let's just be honest. What about this defense that you can say that outside of this base and AJ Terrell, you got hope in?
The hope that you're gonna have is if they just allow these guys to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you literally got about 7.
JB, I didn't say that. I'm not saying we gonna suck at all. I'm just saying I I don't have any. I don't believe in these guys. I'm just saying, yeah,
He don't believe. Yeah. Like I said, the thing about it is this year, like you said, you have a lot of the young players who we didn't really see that often. This is their opportunity to show us something.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's another thing that we have to think about. Dre London contract coming up real soon.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta figure out is he worth the 25 million he's gonna get. The 25 to 30 million that he's gonna get. But we're gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. Like I said, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in to the convo today, man. We're gonna have the ATL Sports in game tomorrow. We gonna I think Coach is gonna be on tomorrow as well. And as well as OG Big Sam, aka Mr. White. Said we lost Eddie Goldman, but we lost Eddie Goldman. I believe we drafted DT to plug the middle. Actually, it's a lot of quality D tackles that you necessarily don't even that's going to make it to that second round pick. You know what? That gives me an idea for the next conversation because I actually have a D line guy that I actually am a big fan of. Jay Black with the 5. Talking about, I know we've been talking about stars, but we lost Goldman. I think he meant to say to the command because Goldman signed to the Commanders. And I believe we draft DT at 15 to plug up the middle. Like, I disagree. Like I said, I disagree. And I don't think you necessarily have to get a DT at 15. Like you said, I think if this is the defensive tackle I think you're talking about, I think if they get him in the first round, they'll probably trade back.
Value, y'all. Value with these first picks. That's what that means at this point because you can develop defensive linemen and good defensive linemen in the second and fourth.
Right. Because D.R. Walker is a guy I'm very, very interested in. And Zeke Biggers is another one. He's a underrated guy that you may get day 3. So hey, like you said, you have plenty of opportunities to get a defensive tackle. The thing about it is you need the first round pick. You need that shit to splash year 1. And for me, I think Malakai Starks is that one that would have the biggest impact starting off for the Falcons day 1. That's just my opinion. But we're gonna go ahead and get up on out of here, man. Like I said, man, y'all make sure you go ahead and show your boy some love. Like I said, System K live. We are look like last I checked, we are 11 away from 1,500. So I want to go ahead and hit that. I want to go ahead and hit that 1,500 by the end of the weekend. So we can work on the next goal and get to that 1,600 by draft time. Make sure you go and continue to support Bad Mind Sports. Try to get him to that 11K. So, hey man. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no, we're not.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But we see you copying our shit. Oh yeah.
You can copy the formula, but if you're not the originators of the formula, you don't know the true essences of what you're copying. So, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We know and we see.
Everything.
Everybody have a nice day. Go Falcons.
Put your eyes back in your head.
I felt like flavor, flavor.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.